right, I've explained to you guys, we've been using the tug with the strings, the two strings. I've explained that to you guys in my group. Today we're gonna go to no strings, and I'm just gonna play with them now. Watch it. When we get the first drink, the first break, I'll explain to you why I'm not gonna use the strings now. Yeah, so here we go. Out. Down. Down. Out. Out. you doing? Almost there for a drink. You can see I'll give him the whip one more time, a couple more pulls and a drink. The whip will bring him out to keep him on a little more. He's pushing it now, keeping him in it, keeping him there. Let's go a little more. Let's see that. Let me explain that real quick. I think I talked about this before. He gets to a certain point and he's ready for the drink. And I could tell by the way he's just gripping his mouth and acting. It's subtle. But I don't want to continue there because it gets sloppy-ish. So I want him to go a little bit more because I want to elongate this play. I want to elongate this fight to build him. So I take the whip, a couple cracks of the whip. He goes harder. I get a little more, then we drink. I do that all the time. All right, toy with the string versus now toy without the string. You guys should understand this. I'm not going to get into the purpose of the string. I've explained it. There's all kinds of things about activating the toy, making it move, the two strings so that I could get equal pull, and then I could reposition because he was biting up high, and I was repositioning the bite and then coming off on the two strings, creating the distance, so he wanted to fight more. There's all kinds of benefits to one string or two string. The one string was causing him to come up here, so we put two on, but we wanted that distance. We wanted to be able to give him those little wins in the beginning, so any type of pull I could slide it, but I didn't want to go on the one string and have him start to bite up here in the middle. So why would I go to no strings now? The game has evolved. I don't need those little wins anymore. Sure, I will do them sometimes, still with him. But he bites nice, he fights. Our fight now is about me trying to grab this toy and him ripping it out of my hands, right? That fight, and he rips it out of my hands, and he likes that shake. So even with the string on for quite some time now, most of what this has been is me grabbing either here or here and fight, and he wins, and we grab and we fight and we win, and he loves that shake. I don't need the string for that. I'm not doing this stuff as much at all. And when he shakes, he was getting whipped with the string. I got whipped with it too. But in the beginning, we really needed those strings. Now he's just, we don't use it, and he's getting whipped with it. So he shakes and he's getting whipped. We don't really want that. Can that turn him on more? Can that bring him out more? Like he's got this slap? Yeah, you could look at it like that. I want it clean. The string was getting in the way, making a mess, whipping him, hitting me in the eye once. So we're playing a game that string really doesn't need to be part of it. It gets in the way now. So, and you could see, also in the beginning, when we would play, if I gave him that win and I let go of the toy, he would take off and destroy the toy. You see now, I can completely let go, and he comes back to fight. He does his victory laps. He runs around, celebrates. He comes back to fight me. He's not taking off. He knows the game's with me. He knows 100%. This toy means nothing to him without me. It used to be just grab onto the toy. I don't care about Matt. I don't play. I go possess the toy. I'll go shred it. Which a lot of dogs are like that because they weren't taught to play. So I taught them to play, and you see now. I don't need a string to keep him here and show him where the game is. Right? So that's where we are now. And he's freer to shake this and stuff like that now without getting whipped. If I'm going to use something like a whip or something like this stick, tapping him and stuff, I want to control when that occurs. I don't want him, when he shakes his head, to be getting whipped. And that's actually, I got whipped, it hurts, man. I don't want it at that time at all. I'll do it if there's times when I want to bring these things in. I'll do it, not when he wins and shakes like that. Wrong time. Little break. We got a cool day. This is probably one of the last cool days. This is March, and it's usually not this cool. We're gonna go a little bit more. But it's important that he's starting to. He'll fight me forever, but it won't be as good of a fight. He just goes because he's got that. No, come on, stop. He's got that mentality. He's gonna fight. He starts to just, you see the grip, you see these, so you talk. Stop, man. And I don't get on that. I mean, I can control this dog. Yeah, you can see the grip start to kind of change. I don't want to continue like that. I crack the whip, I get him to go full again, I get him to go hard, I get more, then we break. Get him. Woo! Whoa! He's all about the fight with me. Bring him up a little more. That part of the game got a little slow forward now. Here he comes. Crazy. Stop. Stop. One more. One more, then we get a drink. He's had it, but he's holding the grip strong. As soon as this grip starts to wane, we're gonna crack the whip one more time, get a good bite and then drink. Flip your lap drink. You'll see his grip, he'll come into me, watch. All of a sudden, coming up here. Not yet, but he will. There it is. So there it is. That's how I know when he's starting to go. I'm gonna get him a little more. Get him in. Get him in. Oh. Yeah. Money. So, like I said, he was going to do that. I know when he starts to do that, he's getting exhausted. He'll come from the grip, then all of a sudden he'll go like this to me. That's not searching for a better grip. Like Zico on my bite shoot, he's always pushing in and stuff. And he'll push in if I rearrange his bite, he'll push in. That's not, at that time, that's not what that is. That's him just grasping. So I know he's just exhausted, right? He's gonna start, and the grip's gonna start to go. So I don't really want to end it on that. I want to end it stronger. So I get the whip, I go, he goes in, and that really triggers him, and goes harder. We get a little more of a fight level, and I get to push him, so he goes longer the way he should, and then he gets to end on that. He gets to end on that really strong thing. That's what I did there. We do this with a lot of dogs, especially pit bulls. Pit bulls, if you guys don't understand the whip with them, I should do a Zoom call just on the whip with pit bulls, because if you see people that say they're experts with pit bulls, especially if they're training with play and stuff like that, and they're not using a whip, they're missing a whole shitload of pit bulls. they're missing the best part of it. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a Zoom call on that and explain that whip. So that's it for today. That's why we went without the string. You see, he's got a little blood there, but his bite, you see his bite is right here. Right there, he's good. That's all we're gonna go today. Hope all this makes sense to you. Yeah, that whip in the end, I get more of him, and some dogs it's the whip. Sometimes there's things that you do. You have to figure out the dog. Don't just thinking it's the whip. When he did that, I know this dog. I know what that means with this dog. So I want to get him a little more, but I don't want to go further with him doing that. I want to get him to be strong and go a little more to push him. So that's going to add that strong duration to the play. And I need to know what to do with this dog. This dog, it's a whip. Other dogs, there's other things I do with them. You have to understand the dog. So it's not step by step. Matt said use the whip. No. For this dog, that's what I do. I do it with many dogs. Other dogs, I do not do that. There's many ways you can escalate that at that time to make them get back into it, get that last win, and that's it. Then we break, we drink, we finish it, whatever it is. I don't want him just petering out. He needs to know that when he's tired like that, you gotta go. You gotta go. And then that's how you're gonna get the win, and that's how it's gonna go. Alright. That's it.